Alright, I wanted to explain to you guys, some of you that I've been already talking to, about these battery backups, PC battery backups. It's kind of shocking how few people seem to have heard of these and understand what I'm talking about. So here we go. I'm going to break this down real quick. This is what I'm talking about a PC battery backup. Now there's like 3 different plugs here that are just surge protected, and these 3 plugs up here at the top, these are battery backup and surge protected. This is the end of the plug that would plug into the wall. You'd plug your tower, your desktop PC into this, your monitor here, and your printer here. Now if you was printing anything, hopefully you have enough time to finish what you was printing so you can properly shut down. When the power goes out, this thing will start beeping and it'll run on only battery only. These 3 plugs will stop getting power, but these ones will keep going for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on what you're running. That gives you enough time to properly shut down. Now this battery, oftentimes there's a battery in here that ends up dying and it won't work right. It'll just start beeping as if it's got no power coming from the wall. But it's really, the problem is 9 times out of 10 this battery inside is dead. Now this unit here is a really old unit. As you can tell right here, it's still got the phone jack internet inputs. This other one over here, it's a bit newer and more updated. I pulled the battery out of it and have the Razor scooter battery hooked up to it. It's working like a champ now. This battery just needs to get upgraded to a much bigger and better battery, in my opinion. Now I'll give you a really good demonstration of what these things can do. This is a lamp here that my mom made for my son ages ago. We'll use this for demonstrational purposes. Introduce you to Spider-Man's butt here. Look at what she did to Spider-Man's butt. Okay, now this lamp is plugged into this, charging cell phones and other stuff off of it, as I was. Now this black plug here, I don't know if we're going to have enough light, goes over to here. Now when I unplug this, the light should go out, but it's not going to because of the battery. But it's going to start beeping. Now I have X amount of minutes of light. That'll probably run that light for a decent while, because it's just that light. It's not a full-on desktop tower. But it's going to keep beeping like that to alert you that there's no power and you're only on battery now. Now these batteries, you don't technically have to go and buy these batteries. This is just a battery from a Razor scooter that I pulled out. It only has to be a 12-volt battery. Technically you could plug a car battery to that if you wanted to. Or you could find, like say this bigger battery here that came with this. This is a 12-volt 7.2 amp hour battery. You could go to Harbor Freight and buy a 35 amp hour battery at 12 volts. It'll be much bigger. You'd have to extend these 2 wires a little bit and you'd have an external battery, but you'd have a 35 amp hour battery and you'd probably be able to, you could run a TV and an Xbox for probably 5-6 hours off of that. And we'll exit with Spider-Man's butt again.